It was supposed to be a small skirmish, to armies meeting by chance. But what happened next changed the fate of a nation. In the summer of 1863, on a quiet Pennsylvania hillside, America faced itself, and in just 3 days, over 50,000 men would fall. This is the story of Gettysburg, the turning point. The Civil War had been raging for 2 years. The Confederate Army, led by General Robert E. Lee, had momentum. Victory after victory in the South, and now Lee made a bold move: invade the North. He believed that if he could strike deep into Union territory, he might break Northern morale, force peace on Confederate terms. His army of 70,000 crossed into Pennsylvania, but the Union Army, under General George Meade, followed. And both sides converged by chance in a small farming town called Gettysburg. On July 1st, 1863, Confederate forces clashed with Union cavalry west of town. Outnumbered, the Union troops fell back through Gettysburg, regrouping on high ground, Cemetery Hill. Lee saw an opportunity, crush them before they could dig in, but his orders were unclear. His commanders hesitated. By nightfall, Union forces had reinforced their position. They held the high ground, and in war, height matters. That hesitation would cost the South dearly. On July 2nd, Lee tried to flank the Union Army. Brutal fighting erupted across names now burned into history: Little Round Top, the wheat field, the peach orchard. Union Colonel Joshua Chamberlain led a desperate bayonet charge to defend the far left flank. It worked. Barely. By nightfall, the Union line was bloodied, but unbroken. Lee had one more plan. On July 3rd, Lee launched a massive frontal assault on the center of the Union line. 15,000 Confederate troops marched across an open field. Artillery roared. The ground shook. But Union cannons held strong. Few Confederate soldiers made it to the Union line. Most were killed, wounded, or captured. It became known as Pickett's Charge, and it was a disaster. Lee's army was broken. He retreated the next day, never to invade the North again. Over 50,000 men were killed, wounded, or missing. The fields of Gettysburg became fields of grief. Mothers searched for sons. Churches became hospitals. The town of 2,400 people held thousands of corpses. 4 months later, President Lincoln stood on that battlefield and gave a speech just 2 minutes long. But his words echoed through history: that government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. Gettysburg was more than a battle. It was America's reckoning, and a reminder that freedom always comes at a price. If this helped you feel the past more vividly, subscribe for more untold stories.